is the first time ever I'm live on YouTube. Let's see how this one goes. I'm not expecting too much out of it, but hopefully we will have some people come by and ask questions. There you go. Safuddin, what's up? Well, how are you? If you guys have any questions, you are welcome to ask. We have 2 viewers so far. That's awesome. Hey Amber, what's up? How are you? Just about to start question and answers. Hopefully if I have enough viewers, which I'm sure is gonna be a fail, but hopefully not. Let's see, because this is the first live ever and I hadn't officially announced it anywhere. Kamran Sheikh, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. How are you? Wa alaikum salam. Where is everybody from? Let's talk about that. Where is everybody located? Kamran, Philippines? No way. That's so sick. Wait, so did you go there, or that's your place of origin? Because that sounds like a Pakistani or Indian name. I'm just wondering. Just wondering. Right, I guess we can start. First question I have for you guys is, which one is your favorite phone so far in 2021? First, you guys tell me yours and then I'll tell you mine. And then we'll have a quick conversations on why is that? Why do you like the phone that you chose? So what's your favorite phone? Is it iPhone, Samsung, OnePlus? I appreciate the thumbs up that someone left. MLS Gaming iPhone. Which iPhone are you referring to? Amber said HEB. What does that mean? Which phone is that? Kamran, place of origin is India. That's so sick, man. Amber says J. Hold up. So the question is, which one of the phones are your favorite, including the model and the make of it, obviously. So MLS Gaming says iPhone XR and I'll upgrade to iPhone 11 Pro Max. That is awesome. That'd be... No, wait. So you have iPhone XR and you're gonna upgrade to 11 Pro Max. I don't think that would be a huge upgrade, except for the size of the phone. But yeah, it's good. I'm not saying it's a bad phone. I'm saying that your jump from old phone to the new phone is just one version next to it. If it's because of the cost of it, then it's okay, it makes sense. But if you want to have like, oh my goodness, crazy, out of this world kind of experience, just jumping up by one version would not help a lot. You wouldn't be getting a lot of change, especially because the latest iPhone is like, is way advanced now as compared to the previous model. Well, yeah, it's debatable. Not too much of a difference. But I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine and the reason for that. Okay, so I've two, and every single one of them has a separate reason for having that as my favorite. So number one is iPhone 12 Pro Max, and number two is Note S21 Samsung. The best. Killer phone. Okay, so the reason I chose iPhone 12 Pro Max is specifically for the camera. There's a lot of times when I have to make videos and TikTok videos and all these things. Actually, all of my videos on this channel are made from either an iPhone 8 Plus Max or iPhone 8 Plus or iPhone 12 Pro Max. So these are the only two phones that I've used to make all of the videos that you can see on my current channel. Yeah, and Samsung for the reason of the feature. Features are way advanced than iPhone. Someone said something. Someone said something. Someone said something. All messages are visible. Okay, there you go. Okay. So, someone says 12 Pro Max, some issue with some PUBG touch. 11 Pro Max have no issues with touch while gaming. Oh, so you're a gamer. That makes sense. Buzz gaming, that's the patch issue in the game. Camera S21 Ultra is the beast. E to the era F Ninja. Got you. Also, Note S20 Ultra SD variant is beast. 100% I agree to that. Ishak, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. So yeah, okay, I'll tell you what happened to me. I was using iPhone 8 Plus for up until I would say a month ago as my main daily phone. iPhone 8 Plus. Yes. And now I have upgraded to iPhone 12 Pro Max. And the reason for that upgrade is specifically the third. I did not go to iPhone 11 Pro Max because that jump from previous model to this not so brand new model anymore would not help me as much as an iPhone 12 Pro Max would for my videos, specifically for my videos. So all of these things that I'm upgrading to have always think about the return I'm gonna get out of it. So if I was to upgrade to, let's say, iPhone 10, the return getting out of that would be a lot less than if I was to make a video. For instance, if I was to make a video on iPhone 12 about like iPhone tips and tricks, and I'm showing iPhone 10 on the camera, people are not gonna watch it as much as if I was to show iPhone 12 Pro Max. That is the main reason why I want to have that. Now, on top of that, because iPhone 8 didn't have the third camera, plus a lot of the features like the emojis and all that kind of stuff that I can probably talk about in my videos and show it to my viewers, were missing. So that's why the new iPhone does have that as well. So at this point, and I think this should go to like every single person out there. And I like, this is my suggestion to myself back in the days when I was a teenage. That so there are two extremes. One is a person that would not want to spend money on anything brand new because they think that's the waste of money. I was that kind of person in the beginning. I was content with whatever kind of phone model that I had. I didn't focus on buying the brand new models all the time. But if I did for my YouTube videos, that would have helped me a lot more than if I didn't update. Because, you know, having the latest iPhones and just constantly talking about tips and tricks about these new iPhones and showing them in the videos is going to gain a lot of attraction from the viewer. But on the other side, if there is a young kid who always wants to upgrade their phone for no reason than just their own, you know, happiness and whatever, I would suggest that at that point, you can probably do the update for like, upgrade for like one time or maximum 2 times. But those 2 updates should have a minimum of a couple of years in between them, because you would have your iPhone as the brand new iPhone for a maximum of a certain amount of months, not even a year, before Apple announces the new one. So that is why constantly upgrading your phone to the new one is just mostly waste of money. But if you have that kind of money, no problems, do whatever it is that you want to do. But I'll leave you with this thought. If you would have invested all of that money into purchasing the stocks of Apple company, your stock prices would have gone up as compared to what you did and purchased the brand new iPhones every year and the prices ended up going down. That is something that a lot of young people wouldn't understand, but it's just something that I would have told myself. That's why I'm just sharing it with you guys. So yeah, that was my kind of a rant about, you know, iPhones and whatnot. And on the other side, Samsung. The only reason I picked that phone, man, is just, oh my goodness, it's so advanced. Like, talk about Apple just now added the feature of, what is it, power sharing. Wait, am I doing that right? I think they did add, no, they didn't. Sorry, no, I'm completely wrong here. Apple has not even added power sharing mode into their brand new phones, while Samsung had added that back in like S series of their models. Back like two years ago almost. That's how advanced this phone is. Like, for specifically these features, that is my best phone. If there was no issues with the camera in my workflow, okay, the camera itself is amazing, but in my workflow as how I make videos and how easy it is for me to do it on iPhone, I can't go for Samsung. Samsung does have good camera, not going to say that, but in my workflow, the way I work, iPhone camera works a lot more smoother than Samsung's. On the other side, okay, let's talk about your comments on the iPhone's latest HDR feature in videos. What do you guys think about that? Okay, Kamran says, which app are you using for edit your videos? Final Cut Pro. I use Final Cut Pro. Anything else, it takes too much of time to render. So so I wouldn't. I used to do a Premiere, but that would take forever to render videos, so that's why I switched over to Final Cut. Everything is done like bam. That's the whole reason of that. Kamran says, what's your country of origin? It's Pakistan. Currently living in Canada. I moved about 11, 12 years ago. How's Philippines treating you, man? No doubt about that. Content creator loved iPhones. Yeah, it's just, see, Apple is extremely good at making, let's say, only certain number of features extremely simple to use. While Android or Samsung are extremely good at making advanced features and then working on developing them to perfection afterwards. Apple takes these basic features, I would call them, and then puts so much time and effort on perfecting that for even the release that it's so easy to use. And then they have developed this ecosystem of their users to constantly stick with iPhone. Excuse me. So yeah, that's a brilliant marketing tactics that they have. Philippines is good, my friend. Currently, I'm here to study. Oh, medicine. Oh, nice. That is so sick. That's so sick, man. A lot of people from Canada actually move to islands to finish their doctorate because it's shorter as compared to Canadian syllabus or whatever timeline that it takes. And then they go to US for their LET drains a lot. LET drains a lot of my iPhone Pro battery. Is there any solution for that? LET should not be draining your battery because iPhones are specifically developed for that. So if certain phones have certain features, they do take that in account when having a battery made for that, especially if it's a feature that is like, you know, at the top of like first 3 features that you would look to purchase that model, or the top 3 features are basically marketed as the reason why you should purchase. So if LET is another reason to purchase iPhone 11 or 12 Pro, whatever, then the battery is actually developed to be strong enough to hold that, you know, energy consumption. But if it's happening to your phone, it's normal for iPhones, unfortunately. There's much more than just LTE. I think it could be many other applications. Now with the new, what is it called? Analytics app, where it shows you how much of every day you're spending on which app and all that kind of stuff. It tells you, you can actually categorize which one of your applications is actually draining the battery the most. So whichever that app is, you need to go after that. It's not the feature, it's most likely the application. But yeah, LTE should not be draining that. If it does, then it's most likely a faulty piece of iPhone. you might want to go back and return it. Yes, after using iPhone, the ecosystem is sick. That is what my back pushed me back to. Okay, got it. Yeah, I agree with that. Calm down. And with IO ecosystem becomes much more smoother. Yeah, that's true. I tested it. Wi-Fi is better for my battery. Interesting. Wi-Fi is better. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't. You might want to call in and double check with these guys, bro. But it shouldn't be. LTE should not be. Oh, I'll tell you guys what happened to me. Okay, back in 2013, 14, somewhere around there, I had an iPhone 4. And it had been out for a couple of years or whatever. And so it was out of warranty. I ended up receiving an update, a software update notification in my iPhone 4. So I plugged it in, started charging it, and started doing the update for it. Now, the file itself for that certain iOS was so big that it ended up burning the Wi-Fi receiver. Actually burning the Wi-Fi receiver. So after that upload, I think it wasn't even it was done. It was installed and everything was done. After the restart of the iPhone, it never connected back to the Wi-Fi. Okay. So what I did was I ended up calling Apple. Okay, so since I've been working at like customer service, sales, and whatever, every kind of field, I know the communication, as long as it's solid and done in a professional way, while making your they don't a heavy customer more. Maybe that's one of the reasons why I'm still stuck with Apple. You never know. Maybe that call, if they had not listened to what I was asking for, I would probably just had switched to Samsung for good. Anyways, so when I called them, I explained it to them saying, hey, first of all, I received this notification for this certain iOS software update. And she's like, well, you're not supposed to receive that notification. And I'm like, oh. So that's up to Apple then. So that's a mistake on your part. If an iPhone model is not able to receive that update notification, and mine did, that means there's some glitch in your software that caused this to happen. She's like, yeah, makes sense, whatever. And I'm like, okay, tell me why this was not supposed to be for iPhone 4, the update. She's like, oh, well, it's for only next models of iPhones because the iPhone 4 hardware is not compatible enough. I'm like, oh, okay, there we go. So the software file or whatever was so big or so strong or whatever it is that you want to say that it could have damaged the actual hardware. And she's like, okay, makes sense. And I'm so after saying that and explaining it the right way, she understood, and she actually put me in for an appointment for just getting a new iPhone 4, even though it was out of warranty. So I just walked into Apple Store, spoke to the guy that my old iPhone is, damaged and whatnot, and then they simply swapped it. Yeah, you never know. If you're on the right certain times, which totally makes sense because softwares always glitch out, you can always get the thing exchanged even if it's out of warranty. You just have to be nice and, solid about your points. The signal is just dropped. Again, we are on a long drive, hence the signals are dropping. I guess I have missed all the other viewers. Oh man, everybody left because it got disconnected. Anyways, I think that should be good enough. I think having 4 people to have a conversation with on YouTube, on your first live stream that was not scheduled, is good. I appreciate everybody's time, whoever came by. And yeah, give me more chance. I think I'm gonna give myself more chance to talk to you guys, and then hopefully the next live stream would be scheduled, and we'll have much more fun in that. Until then, I think I'm gonna jump over onto Instagram and see how that goes. All right, peace.